Hey everyone, it's your girl Tequila Sway. I got some very, very important information for you today. And it is my hope that this information works out for you if only you are willing to take the necessary steps to become successful. Bar. So I believe that every artist has this thing, right? This thing where they just want to create and just not take the business side serious, right? Not take the business side serious, right? So we have this thing where we just want to express. There's nothing wrong with expressing. Absolutely nothing wrong with expressing artistically. But you can't just do your craft, right? You can't just do your craft and expect to make money off of it if you're not selling it. If no one knows that you're selling it, if no one knows that you have an interest in monetizing it. So, I am going to do something for you, okay? And I just want to point out that I can only give the advice that I have experienced as an entrepreneur and as an artist. We need to take the entrepreneur side more serious because that's the only way you're going to last as an artist, right? I mean, unless you're doing it for a hobby. I don't know about for you. I don't just do mine for a hobby. For me, it has to be monetized. Why is a whole different other video, but I'll give you one reason why. This is going to be passed down to my child. This is going to be passed down to my legacy. It's a part of my legacy. So whatever I create and publish, it's going to be passed along to my offspring. That's why. That's the number one reason why. Okay? So let's jump into it. What are we talking about today, Tequila? We are talking about 10 in Espanol. 10 ways to take business more serious as an artist. Ready? That's in sign language. Y'all don't even know I speak different languages. Spanish, American Sign Language, learning a couple other languages. Anyway, that's beside the point. So today I'm going to teach you 10 ways to take business more serious as an artist. For real. It's time for us to level up. It's time for us to be more mindful about how we make moves in the financial world. All right? So number one, let's get into it. Number one, uno. You need to have a product or a service. You need to have a product or a service available. That's the first thing. If you don't have anything to sell, I mean, why are we here? Why are we here? What are we doing? Unless you're contemplating on starting this journey right now. I could see that if you have yet to start doing any of it. But if you are an artist already, self-proclaimed artist, and you create all of these things, right? But it's not available for people to get to, then what's the point? Like, why? For why? ¿Por qué? Okay? So that's number one. Have a product or service available for people to purchase. If you haven't published your book, if you haven't, sold and thought about selling a painting, if you have not created a song that you can have people stream, if you haven't done any of that, what are we doing? Is this your hobby? You really have to ask yourself that. Is this just my hobby? And be honest. Be honest about it. Be honest about it. It's okay if it's just a hobby. I mean, it's cool. But if you're going to be an artistpreneur, you must have a product or service available for people to purchase. All right? Just gonna say that. All right. For example, I have 3 books. 3 books. If you don't know by now, I have 3 books. The series of Focus. Focus, Success is Not Given, It's Earned. Focus, Don't Let Your Dreams Remain Dreams. I am currently writing part 3. It's going to be 4 parts. And Deuces and Hearts, a poetry book about love. I am continuously working on projects. That's what you need to be doing. But not just working on the projects, actually publish your work for people to go buy. Okay? All right. I digress. Let's get into number 2. Number 2 is surround yourself with business. Surround yourself with business and business people. That means you should be reading books about business. That means you should be following mentors and people on social media who are successful in business. That means that you should be unfollowing people who are just there to entertain you on your pages. You need to follow wherever the business goes. That's where your money flows. Just saying. So surround yourself with business when you are going throughout your day. Watch something on YouTube about business. I'm constantly doing that all the time. Constantly feeding myself this information about business. Why? Because you want to sharpen your skills. That last part, preneur, means that you know something about business. All right? Which brings us to number 3. Learn negotiation and sales skills. Learn negotiation and sales skills. Whew, this is an important one, y'all. Because when you are conversating with other business people, if you don't know how to negotiate and bring those prices down or bring those prices up or, swap out or do any of that, upsell, you're going to be selling yourself short. You are going to be selling yourself short, which is why I believe most artists lowball themselves or do everything for free because they don't have any negotiation skills. You, my artist, that changes today. Okay? So you're going to learn negotiation and sales skills. That means studying. You don't have to go to school and an institution to study. There are free resources out there. Google. Make Google your best friend. I use Bing.com, but make Google your best friend. Read some books. You know what I mean? Successful people read books. Just saying. So sharpen and learn your negotiation and sales skills. All right, that's number 3. Number 4, cuarto. Update your math skills. I know. Listen, Linda. I don't like to do anything with numbers. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. I do words for a reason. I am on the other side, the opposite pole of numbers. I deal with words, okay? I'm a poet, I'm a writer. I don't want to do nothing with no numbers, okay? But I do know the value of having math skills. You got to know what certain percentages means. You just have to know, because if you read something that says that you're getting 25% of the profit, you want to know how much that is. 25% of $200, you want to know how much that is. You know what I'm saying? Or at least know how to calculate it in the calculator. Because I be needing a calculator sometimes. I ain't gonna even lie. I be counting on my hands like, wait, 25. Hold up, carry the 2. Wait, no, how much? Yeah, okay, 25. Okay, yeah. You see what I'm saying? If you do anything with words, right? If you're a poet, if you're a comedian, if you're a writer, you know that we get so comfortable with words that we oftentimes push off the math skills. So tighten up your math skills. Don't get cheated. Don't get cheated out here in these streets. I'm trying to save you now. I'm aiming to save you right now by telling you to update and upgrade your math skills. All right? Just saying, they have math programs out there. They got free resources on Google and Bing. Check it out, okay? All right. Number 5. 5. Whew, this is a big one. Put contracts in place. I don't care if you're doing a volunteer activity for someone. Put a contract in place. Write a short one up and put it in place for the other person to sign. Okay? Why? Tequila, why? ¿Por qué? Why do I need to sign a contract for something I'm just volunteering for? I ain't getting no money for it. Listen, it shows that you are about your business. Ooh, bar. Okay. For real. When you have a contract in place, it shows that you're serious about your business. I think this might be one of the top things. Might be my favorite number. It might be my favorite one out of all of them. I've learned the value of contracts, and man, I tell you, because a contract could make you or break you. You could you outline everything that you're agreeing to in a contract. This is why a lot of artists get cheated out of certain deals, because they don't read their contracts. You have to read your contract. You have to, or you will find yourself a slave to whatever it is that you just signed up for. Just saying. Okay? Like student loans. The heck did I do? Anyway, don't worry about that. But put contracts in place. It doesn't matter if it's a volunteer activity. It doesn't matter, like a paid activity. If you are collaborating with someone, write up a contract. Ask them, don't even ask them. You just tell them, hey, I like to sign contracts. Let's put something together and go from there. You see what I'm saying? Date that thing, map out everything that's going to be happening in that contract, and keep moving. That's a different video. All right. So that's number 5. Put contracts in place. Number 6, have a schedule. Have a schedule. Artists, we just want to be free and to do anything and everything that we want to do. No. Have some decency and respect for yourself and other people. God dang it. When you have a schedule, right? When you set a schedule, you have a daily routine. You stay organized. You're on time. This is one of the reasons why most artists are always late. That's you. I'm talking to you. I know. Tell the truth. You always late. Tell the truth. You always late. You know why? Because you don't have no schedule in place. And if you do, you're careless of it. Stick to your schedule. Write out a schedule based on the times. Stick to it. Because what this does is it maximizes your day. It maximizes the time in your day. And it shows others that you are reliable. A lot of people don't want to work with artists because they feel like we are unreliable. We just come in any time of the day when we feel like it. No. If you want to be taken seriously as an artistpreneur, you need to set a schedule and stick to it. Period. All right. Number 7. 7. Upload content that deals with, yes, your art, but also you selling whatever it is that you create, your product or your service. Okay? Upload content about that. Don't upload stuff that just don't make no sense and that doesn't relate to your personal brand. It has to relate to your personal brand and your message. Whether you are a singer, whether you are a poet, whether you are a painter, whether you are whatever you are, that should be shown on your social media pages. That's free space to advertise, guys. Think of it that way. It's free space to advertise whatever it is that you want to sell and put out there. So upload content that makes sense for your brand, not just putting out frivolous stuff just because it's cute or it's funny or whatever the case may be. Make sure it aligns with your brand. Upload content that aligns with your brand. Okay, that brings us to number 8. Number 8. 8. Create a website, online store, or publish on Amazon or wherever else you can go publish at. It shows credibility. When you actually show online an online receipt, an online resume of what you're doing and what you have, it shows people, hey, okay, she about her business. He about his business. He got something I can go refer to instead of just saying, oh, I got to go get it for you and all of this stuff. No, the website, the online store, you publishing on Amazon gives you credibility to say, hey, here I am. You can go purchase it there. Speaking of that, you can go purchase my books on Amazon.com. All right. Number 9, 9. Find windows to promote yourself during conversations. Ooh. This is a good one. This is a really good one. So, most of the time we are ashamed or too humble to even mention what we do. If you are an artist, you mentioned that you write books, that you create paintings, that you sing, that whatever. But you also have to say, yeah, and I'm also selling. It's up for sale, right? I'm selling my books, $15 each. Get into the habit of finding windows of opportunity during your conversations to smooth that thing in there. Doesn't mean you have to just project out loud, but just as the conversation is going along, that find your time and your space to include it in there. All right? You got to keep promoting yourself. Okay? Number 10, be prepared. Have prices in place. Know how much your stuff is worth. Know how much you're worth. Know your value. Don't lowball yourself. This goes back to, goes back to the other number. But when you are prepared and you have prices in place, it lets people know, okay, she's ready. He's ready to do business with me. Even if that means it's not a fixed price and you can be flexible, still give them a number. You got to have some type of number to offer them so they can know what they're working with, so they can know if they can afford you or not, so they can know if they want to invest. You know what I'm saying? So just for my books alone, they are $15 on Amazon. $15. But I might have a package deal. Like I sell both focus books, 2 for $25, which is $5 cheaper than buying them individually online. Okay? And the last one is a bonus. Last one. You gotta have focus. Nobody wants to deal with someone who's not focused. No one. Artists. Okay, yes, you the bomb. You the bomb, diggity. Okay? Yes. You're creative. You know, you got the swag. But if you don't have focus, it's a wrap. It does not matter how creative you are. If you don't have focus, no one is going to work with you. Boo boo. Just gonna tell you. Just gotta put it out there because somebody got to tell you. I got to tell you because I'll be your accountability partner. But somebody has to tell you that if you don't have focus to become more about your business, to become more serious as an artist, then they're gonna treat you accordingly. So I hope these 10 ways to take your business more serious helps you out. Be sure to give this video a like, a share, a comment if you agree. Let me know which one resonates with you the most. Talk to y'all next time. Peace.